Mercy Knight is a fashion and lifestyle vlogger from Kenya who recently moved to Bristol to start a new life. And as a vlogger, of course, she's been documenting her first impressions of the UK and a bit about her journey over here. Take a listen. African Girl in Bristol from Mercy Knight.
Did you just hear that, guys? Did you just hear that? I am influencer. I'm a social media influencer. It was such an honor to be on BBC radio. Funny enough, that thing came at like almost the right time because I'm just from visiting Kenya. When I landed, I felt so happy. Everything was familiar. Like I'm looking at clubs in Kamakis going, yeah, I know that place. Oh, that's Quick Mart. Oh, that's Bypass. Because when you're in this country, you don't know anywhere. None of these places are familiar. None of these places mean something to you the same way things feel at home. You've not been here long enough for it to mean anything to you. But when you pass Quick Mart and you go past Kamakis or Green Spot and you're like, oh yeah, we went there once. It's such a nice feeling. I can't tell you how much. You start having those memories from home. It's not been long, but that feeling, yeah, nimepanda mat, nimekaa kwa stage, nimechukua mat, nimeingia, nimeshuka, nimebagain nikiwa chini. I'm just smiling because of how happy I was. Also, I'm in the middle of taking off my makeup and I forgot. Oh, and going out. Oh, yes, going out. If you are somebody who lives in the UK and you're watching this video and you've gotten to this point, first of all, like and subscribe. Thank you. Clubs in this country are bad. I went out and one club was boring, so we decided to move to a different club. We went to that club. It was a bit fun. It had a DJ and everything. And then at 1 a.m. the lights go on and then the bouncers and those people that work there start saying, we are closing down. If you have drinks, go to the counter and they will put it in a plastic cup for you so that you can go home with your drink. It's 1. I thought like at 1 a.m. is when like partying starts, but at 1 there's a club telling you to go home. Go where? I just got here and you want me to go now. Why? So in my attempt to revenge that, I went out for I think I went out 3 or 4 times while I was back home, and it felt so nice. It felt so, going out at home is so much fun because you start pre-game, right? Say from 9 till around 10-11 ish, and then you leave home. You get to the club at around 11, right? And then the party starts from 11 all the way to 6 a.m. Yani, you go out for so long until you are the one who decides, oh yeah, it's 4, maybe we should go home now, so that the sun does not find me here, because the sun hates drunk people. If you want to go to Kenya to visit as a tourist, definitely nightlife, go have fun. Nobody will tell you, oh, this or that. No, go have fun. So next time I go, definitely I am going to Dunda. When we came back, my sister and I decided to start looking for houses because now she's married. So started searching on Rightmove and Zoopla. Those are the 2 I knew about. And houses are so expensive in this country. It is crazy. It is, woof, it's mad. So then I went and told my sister that. I told her, look at these houses, they are so expensive on Zoopla and Rightmove. Then she told me that she was looking in Facebook Marketplace and she found affordable housing, cheap housing, and they are furnished. Most of them are furnished houses. Okay, I didn't even think of Marketplace, so I decided to go on Marketplace as well and look for houses. And wow, they are beautiful houses on Marketplace, furnished, nice houses, big houses, 2-bedroom for like half price of what you'll get a 1-bedroom. Such nice houses. So who am I? The bargaining Kenyan in me decided, why should I pay double the price for a 1-bedroom when I can pay half price for a furnished 2-bedroom? So I started texting everybody I saw, every house I saw. It was convenient, is near the train station, is almost in town, and it is furnished. I texted so many people, and out of those, a few of them emailed me, and then out of those few, I selected one. Actually, I selected two just in case the first one failed. So we were in communication. Most of them are private landlords who are letting their property. So this particular one that I spoke to said she was a private landlord who was letting her property because she had moved to another town, so she doesn't have any use for her house, and her daughter was studying in UWI, but now she's done and she's going back home, so the house is furnished and there's no one to live in it. That's why she's renting it out. She even said she doesn't even need the money. It's not the money that's important to her. What's important is that her house is being well kept. Who am I? I'm a well kept woman. I know how to clean. I can clean houses. So I marketed myself to that lady and I said, yeah, I am responsible, what. I had like a question mark because none asked like, are you employed or anything. They just said if I'm able to finance the house or anything, just like really minimal questions. I was like, okay, so maybe it's not mandatory for you to do this pay slips and all these references from your employer. So I found a nice house, a nice comfortable furnished house, and I was excited. I showed my sister, she liked it very much, and we decided we want to go view. I emailed and I told them I want to go view the house, and they said okay, so we don't do viewings because I don't do viewings because I let through Airbnb. And I was like, let's through Airbnb. I thought Airbnb is night by night. But she said Airbnb comes and assesses the property. Then after they assess the property, they confirm that it's okay. And then the landlord gets a tenant. Then that tenant pays the deposit to the Airbnb. They go see the house and they stay in that house for 48 hours. If they don't like that house, the money is refunded to them and they can go. It was a bit like questionable at first for me because I have never had such a thing. It didn't make sense, but I trusted them. I said, okay, I have checked on the Airbnb website and such a thing exists, so they are not crazy. They seem legit. Her story seems legit, but funny thing, most of the people advertising properties on Facebook have the same story. Either I am posting this on behalf of my mom, this is my sister's property, this is my mother's property, this is my friend's. It's never their property, it's somebody else's property, and you have to contact that somebody else through email. So anyway, I believed my woman. Let's assume she's still a woman. And then she said, yeah, so you'll have to send the money to Airbnb. And I said, fine, that's okay. Then one day we were with my sister and she was like, okay, can you ask them at least to get some proof that that's their property, like something, because you've not even gone to the property, you've not seen them. So I emailed that lady and I told her, can I get like a proof of tenancy, proof of something, to just show that you are the owner of that property. Then the email I got back had like an attitude. She was like, oh yeah, you don't believe me, you don't believe what I'm telling you. I can't come all the way from wherever she is, Scotland, to come and show the house to every single person. That's why I use Airbnb. I don't know why you don't believe me. You're not even going to be sending me money, you're going to be sending money to Airbnb agent. None of that offended me. I was like, maybe I caught her in a bad time. Maybe that's why she's. But when she said Airbnb agent, I was like, what do you mean? From the beginning of our chat, it was Airbnb. Now, when it is almost time for me to even commit financially to send the deposit, you are saying Airbnb agent. Who is this agent? That was a red flag for me. Then my mom told me that we should drive around that area to see the house, not inside, just outside, just see, okay, that's the house. So we drove around and the pin said we have arrived. On checking, there is, okay, so it was saying number 1 something something. So when we got there, the address was showing a garage, but the photos were showing houses. It's not a garage. There were houses nearby, but the houses started from number 3 going forward. We did not see number 1. We went back and forth on that street like 4 times. We found a nice lady and we asked her, where is the house? Like, where is number 1? And the lady has been living there for a while. She told us she has never seen number 1. As far as she knows, number 1 is the garage. But we could check the other side. So we went the other side of the street. We walked because my mind doesn't think that I can be conned. In the UK, how can you be conned while you're in the UK? People are advertising here in this country. You know, back in Kenya, unakuanga uko rada, you are always on, because you can be conned anytime. Anybody, even a woman carrying a child can be a con man. So every time your wires are like ready. I've never had like a con story or anything. So my guard was so low. Ilikuwa kwa nyasi, chini ya nyasi. I didn't even have any guard, and I didn't think it was possible for you to be conned. I'm still in disbelief that hii nyumba hai exist. So I sent an email to that lady and I said, we are in this location, but we cannot see number 1. Can you please reply to me, or better yet, give me your number so that you can direct me where number 1 is. I'm not saying I want to see inside. I just want to see the house. That is number 1. Aki, and I'm telling you the truth, they have never replied till today. They have never replied. Now my pain is, I think this only works for people who are not from this country, because I think people from this country know, or they don't know, because I searched renting a property from market and there was no like a video of anyone saying they have been conned or anything like that. There's no such information. So my belief is, people in this country, they just know Rightmove or Zoopla or going to the agent itself. But if you are new and you use Facebook, then it's very easy for you to be deceived. If I had not gone to that house to just check, if I just believed this lady, who is not even a lady, is a weird man sitting somewhere, then I would have sent the money, because in my mind, you cannot be conned while you're in this country. So anyway, yeah, that happened. So now I have learned my lesson. Afadhali, my guard will be up. Please don't go looking for Facebook. Don't go look. Properties are whatever price that they are on Zoop. That is the real properties. I have learned my lesson. I have never heard back from them. I went and emailed one of them because another one tried to email me the other day. I went and emailed them and I was so mad. I was saying, you should be embarrassed of yourself. You're conning people. I know you are con man. I reported all of them. And if you can go, please, if you can go on Marketplace, look for properties to rent, and then if you see those furnished apartments, those ones that are cheap, report them on Facebook, so that all of them can be taken down, because that is wrong. They are conning innocent people. Imagine if you are a student and you're looking for houses to rent here in the UK and you're not here yet, so you want to rent before you come, and then you go on this marketplace, they tell you all those stories, you believe them, because again, everything is straightforward in this country. You pay them all that money you work so hard for, and then you come, you get to the location, you and your luggage and your books, and there is no location, there is no house. Where is the house? There is no house, and you try looking for them, and I felt pain. That was painful, and I also felt disappointed in myself, because I'm always a cautious person. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, drop a like, subscribe, comment. Click on this tab to see my other video. Click on this one to see my profile. If this video does not convince you to subscribe, go to my profile, see more of my videos, and I'm sure you will subscribe. Bye guys, see you on the next one. Bye.